This dish, it's called chicken broccoli casserole, is pretty famous in our household. When I was a kid, my mom made this casserole, and it was one of the first casseroles she taught me how to make. So as a child, pretty much anytime I wanted to make something, that was our go-to. And it became a tradition where every year my parents would have their wedding anniversary, and my sister and I would light candles and we'd put on their favorite music, and we would make chicken broccoli casserole because it was the only thing we really knew how to make. But it's delicious and my kids love it. I loved it as a kid. It's something, that kids who don't really like broccoli might like broccoli because of all the different ingredients together. So it was definitely something that I cherish because it's a fun memory. And my husband, who's Southern, sort of laughs at me because it seems like a very Midwestern type of a dish. It's a casserole, right? What's more Midwestern than that? But I've even brought him over to the chicken broccoli side. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the broccoli, fresh broccoli, and we're gonna steam that. So while it's steaming, we can then take the roast chicken. You can either roast it yourself or you can buy it from the grocery store, and you want to shred that chicken and also sort of set that aside. We want to take a 9 by 13 baking dish, and we're going to layer the broccoli that you've just steamed into the bottom of the baking dish. And then on top of that, you're going to add a second layer of the chicken. So you've got broccoli and then chicken. After that, we're going to mix together, really is the best part of the casserole, a little bit of mayonnaise, some cream of chicken soup, and also fresh lemon juice. And you mix that in a separate bowl together, and then you're going to add that as the third layer on top. So you sort of pour it on, or you kind of dollop it on. Once that's done, you've got 2 more layers left. So we're gonna take our shredded cheddar cheese and put another layer on top. And then you're gonna also take the last step, which is mixing a little bit of melted butter, about a tablespoon or so, with some breadcrumbs. And once you mix that together, you're gonna sprinkle that on top. So here are the layers that you have in this casserole. The first layer is the broccoli, and then you've got the shredded chicken on top of that, and then you have the sauce, which is the best part, and then the shredded cheese on top of that, and then the last part are the breadcrumbs mixed in with melted butter, so it's sort of a breadcrumb crumble, if you will, on top. So you want to preheat your oven to 375, and you're going to put that casserole in for about 25-30 minutes until the cheese is melted and the breadcrumbs are kind of nice and toasty on the top. Grace is getting really good at cooking in our house, and I'm really kind of secretly hoping that maybe this year we can have the same anniversary dish. Keep the tradition going that my sister and I started back in the late 80s with my parents.